Yo, what is up? Shot 101. We're back. We're doing it. And see, here's the thing. This is what we got going on. And like, look at that background, right? Just like a lot of trees and some buildings you kind of see for a second. So down here, what we got, here's the building, all the trees. And if you look here, as we got our little frame thing, it'll kind of just zip by like this, right? Obviously better than that, but you know what I mean. It'll do that. And then I'm making a piece of the road that's going to be up just a little bit so this can move behind it. But the thing is, the road also has to move as the car comes from like behind it. And so it's going to be interesting moving the bottom and moving the top, but keeping the car moving up and over the hill. I think it's going to work. You think it's going to work? What do you mean? It always works. You got me. Wow. So we're about to start shooting here, and I'm just kind of stoked for it because this is the final push, the final 29 shots. We're starting with this one here, and we're going back to a couple basics, really. Like one of the early shots is the car jumping over a hill, and that's what we've got here. And also a classic, corduroy classic, the stick here so I can move the background, and I can just move this one by hand. But having the stick comes in handy. Very, very much, actually, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm super stoked to start this up. This is a good one to start with, I think. The next one's kind of neat as well. And they're all neat. Come on, it's Sabotage. Everything's neat. Why else am I doing this if not to do neat things? Right? Right. Anyway, let's get to this. Show you how it's going. The fun thing about this shot is that it's very similar to a very early shot. And so to go back and like kind of use what I've learned to make this shot look better was a really cool thing, and I really think it sold it too, and having it so much in the background and everything moving was pretty awesome. Okay, shot 101, we got it done. Let's have some fun. Here's the shot we wanted it to look like. Zoom up over top of that like that, and here's what we've got it looking like down here. Whoop. Pretty much, yeah, looking all right, I think. It looks pretty similar. One thing, though, this was supposed to be the final shot. You can see more in the car, and you can see his hand and this stuff. But, like, this is a mistake I made. Dumb. Look at the difference in size of the car. So when I switched from this car to this car, it was ridiculous looking. So I did not use this one. Thank goodness I put the time in to make it. And I just used that. And I gotta say, I think it looks pretty good. It works fine. It was like a huge deal. But I don't know why I just didn't think, like, yeah, because the camera zoomed in, the car got closer. So when I created them, I created the closer one bigger just because I wasn't thinking properly, which isn't all that rare. But anyway, going on to shot 102. 102 is a sweet, nice, easy one, but it's really fun as well. So you're going to dig it. I'm going to dig it. Everyone's going to dig it. Let's dig it together. Put your paws in. What? Here we are, shot 102. This one's a pretty easy one, but a pretty cool one. Like, so here's the first frame. You got Cochese there with the tape on his mouth, and then that clock is out of focus. And then what we got down here, Cochese with the tape on his mouth, that clock's out of focus. And if you check out our setup, that little clock up here is 30 centimeters off the ground, so I can do that rack focus. And another thing I had to do is put this like light brown around him because the hair and the black background just blended right in together. And also, this little clock I made here, I did all that by hand right now. I just kind of put it together. It's very simple, obviously. But the reason for that was because I needed it to be a different size than the one I had kind of made, because I made it how it looked on the screen. But then that would have been an enormous clock to have to rack focus to. But because we got this little one, I had to bring it up so high. And now it's going to work out. It's going to be a cool rack focus. I'm not going to do it in post. I'm going to do it right now as I take the pictures. So, all right, let's get this one going. It's going to be a quick one, I think. Whoop up! This shot was super easy to do because essentially it's all done in a rack focus. There's no movement at all. So, you know, not much to say, really. Shot 102. Done. That was the hardest part was just figuring out how high to make this essentially and then putting that together. Because look, here's what we want it to look like. Whoop, little rack focus. And then here's what we've got it looking like. Whoop, little rack focus. Let's see it again. And there it is. Yeah, pretty straightforward. It's nice to have one of those every once in a while. The next one's kind of interesting too. It's going to be fun. And yeah, let's get on to it. 103, place to be. I'll see you, you see me. Did you see me put that together as I was saying it? You probably saw me go,